Welcome to SUBSRIBE Gaming. This is Cardinal Quest 2, which is a turn-based roguelike game that is a sequel to Cardinal Quest back in 2012. The game has been out for a while now on smartphones, but I got a chance to play it now on PC. The game starts with you selecting your character. At the start you choose from 3 characters, the fighter, the warrior and the wizard. I went with the warrior because he was strong. You do unlock more characters as you progress. There is no real story here apart from the odd line of dialogue, but I like that sometimes in games like these, as it means you have to develop your own story that you like to. The game started and I found that I died quite a few times before starting to get the knack of the game. You have to take some practice to get used to the mechanics. Each time you die you're put back again into the world with nothing once again. If you return to the main menu after you die and start a new game, you'll have the ability to unlock one of the new characters. The first level puts you at the start of a village. Each time you jump back into the level, it'll be the same basic stage, but things do mix up a bit. The game is all about planning your movement around the map and exploring every corner of each zone. As you make your way through the level, you will face enemies that gather loot. The loot you collect can be used for things like spells, equipment, and other useful items. The enemies you come across are varied and possess different attacks and abilities. You can actually unlock other characters. It includes things like a thief and a ranger and even paladin. The bad guys range from bandits, goblins and even minotaurs. Like many games, there's a boss to defeat and this takes place at the end of an act. If and when you meet a scavenger, you can buy items in exchange for gold. The premise of the game is very simple. You have to simply use your equipment and skills to reach the exit to the area before moving on to the next one. The bosses at the end of the level are tough and you have to use the equipment you have gathered to defeat them. I've played a couple of games like this over the past year, and what makes them appealing is how you can either play them for long periods or short sessions. The gameplay and character movement is simple, but it works really well. You have to really consider and plan your movement through the levels if you wish to succeed. Also, the items and skills you use are vital to helping you on your adventure. The game has good replayability, as each class have different stats and ways in which you can play the game. The fighter is stronger than, say, the wizard, who has a more powerful ranged attack like fireballs. The thing I like about the game is how I could create a character that I enjoyed playing. I also love looting in games, and this has plenty of it. When you finish the main acts, it doesn't take too long and you unlock the tower. This mode basically is a never-ending dungeon where you attempt to last as long as possible. Many games offer this type of mode, whether it's an endless free runner or horde mode. It's nice that the game has it, and it does offer some replayability, but I'm starting to find that games like these types of modes feel a bit tacked on. If you like to compete and compare your scores to other players, there's also the online leaderboards. The presentation of the game is great. The game uses pixel art and a vibrant colour scheme that works really well against the grey coloured dungeons. I liked how the character revealed the map as you move through it. The style of the game actually reminded me a lot of A Link to the Past. I also enjoyed the variety and design of characters. The sound design is also very nice, which suits the game well. Overall, Cardinal Quest 2 is a decent little game that I enjoyed playing through. The gameplay is simple, but requires some thought and consideration when taking on enemies. The game can get quite tricky at times, but I enjoyed the challenge. I certainly died a lot in this game and had to make sure I used my equipment and skills efficiently in each area in order to succeed. If you like roguelike games that look good, require thought and offers a challenge, then I would recommend this game. For more gameplay reviews and news, stick with SUBSRIBE Gaming. Thanks for watching, guys.